like Lil Wayne is like the Allen Iverson of like music. He's just a volume shooter. Like some of the lines just be really,
that is
really
probably
bad.
the best comparison I've heard, because it's not like A had weaknesses and he wasn't the best player in the league, but at one point he was.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's the most fun player to watch.
Nigga would have some like, you'd be like, yo, what is he doing right now?
And
then out of nowhere, he'll have that shot where you're like, yo, that was tough and made everything else.
Who's JR in the rap world?
JR
Smith.
JR Smith? Might be Big Sean, bro.
Might be Waka Flocka, bro. Just a weed head, bro. But he could go hard sometimes.
That's a bad reason to say that then.
Bro.
Facts. J.R. Smith, a college man. He locked in.
Waka Flocka's also educated man.
That's why I think
no,
it works.
He's just one athlete. I'm saying J.R. Smith, but I'm saying you got to define them by more than
JR goes hard in the
than
paint too, bro. Fed.
He does go hard in the motherfucking paint.
Come on, bro. Jordan is definitely Jay-Z, though.
Jordan is Jay-Z.
They ran the 90s.
Jordan
changed the
He
game.
did not run the 90s,
Changed
bro.
the game.
I don't think
He did
Jay-Z
not
ran
run the 90s, bro.
Late 90s to the...
Jordan didn't run the late 90s.
I feel you. But who you giving Jordan to?
I'm not Jay-Z.
Not giving it to Tupac or Biggie, bro. Like,
I think... I'm not... Okay. I'm going to be real. I think Jordan's the best player of all time. I think Kendrick Lamar is the best rapper of all time. And I think...
They don't feel the same. Kendrick don't feel like a Jordan to them.
Yo. Okay. Jordan doesn't feel like Kendrick.
Well, most of Kendrick doesn't feel like Jordan, but yeah.
Who's a nigga who like just comes in and out of retirement?
That's Kendrick. That's literally Kendrick. Kendrick was gone for like 5 years. J. Cole cannot be.
Yeah, it's definitely not J. Cole.
Kendrick can't be Jordan.
Come on, think about it. Kendrick.
J. Cole is Kevin Durant. Always number 2 or 3.
Nah.
Depending on
Jordan.
I feel that like
Wait.
Jay-Z is a closer comparison to Kendrick in my opinion.
I want to hear why. I want to hear
just because
why
of the
you're saying
retirement.
Kendrick.
Like, not even that. Even like the demeanor. How they have like open vices and it's like, but you can't hate the nigga because like, yo, this nigga's successful. He did everything he had to do. You feel me? Like Jay-Z's a fucking crack dealer.
But he wasn't addicted to selling crack.
He also cracked his mother. That's a bad person.
Damn, bro, you gonna hold that over his head the rest of his life, bro?
Michael Jordan killed his dad.
Nigga, not everyone's doing that shit.
Michael Jordan killed his dad. Yo, we can't be just saying this on. I know we got a phone. We can't just say anything out here, bro. That's crazy.
Michael Jordan essentially killed it. They're saying it's the gambling
debt.
debt.
I don't condone that message.
It's the gambling debt that killed.
I'm gonna let you get your shit off, but just watch your words carefully. Anybody could
It's
be
the
watching,
gambling
bro.
debt that killed his dad. They came after his father.
Listen, the theory is, and I know this
Bad
sounds...
for the community does not sponsor this message.
The theory is that Michael Jordan had a gambling debt that he couldn't pay off.
Mm-hmm.
And to send the message, they killed his dad. That was what was on the shit.
In cold blood.
That's the theory.
That is the conspiracy. And then he retired because of it. Well, they forced him to like leave the game for a couple years.
But that's what I'm saying. But how similar is that to Jay-Z selling crack to his mom?
Yeah, that does sound more like Kendrick to me. Kendrick was fucking white women. He was like, I gotta stop this.
It's not the same era though. It's not the same era though,
and that's why I can't. It doesn't have to be the same era,
No,
bro.
I think it does because to me, who's Kobe?
Who's Kobe?
Kobe might be Wayne actually.
No,
I like the Allen Iverson comparison though.
I was gonna say Kanye.
I think Kanye's LeBron.
No, Drake is LeBron. Drake is LeBron. There's no.
I think Drake is more of a LeBron.
It's so much parallels between them.
Okay, I'll give you that. Drake is LeBron and Kanye's. Kanye's
Kobe.
Kanye is more like.
Nah, I'm thinking of Andre next. Who the fuck is Andre?
Nah, if I'm gonna give someone Kobe, it has to be someone who loves, bro.
Andre 3000.
Kanye don't love music.
Someone who just loves music. Yeah, like
that's not Kanye.
That's Kanye, bro.
Come on, nigga.
You know what? I'll give it for one reason. In all respect to Kobe, I love Kobe. That's my favorite player.
Crazy volume shoot. They don't care how many times
they
they got
both
put the shot
aged
up.
poorly.
Wow.
I'm glad that you said it because I be saying that and niggas be like, "You're so disrespectful." Kobe's the GOAT. I'm like, bro, in no universe is Kobe the greatest basketball player of all time, and in no universe was that nigga not chips his last 3. He was always injured, bro. Y'all not gonna say that.
Kobe was just collecting checks those last 3 years, bro.
Like they be saying that like I'm wild and like I'm like, nigga, did you watch him play?
It's kind of crazy because that 60-point game, he was kind of not playing that well. Like
nigga had 50 attempts.
Yeah,
that's nuts, bro.
I might could drop 60.
That's nuts.
Nah, probably not. I'm chill.
Oh.